So when I first called you to do this, and
Yeah.
you were saying, I said, "Hey man, do you have any fight stories?" He's like, "Oh, dude, I was so fucking boring. I don't got nothing for you." And we talked for probably 5 minutes on the phone.
Yeah.
And then you were like, "Well, I did take karate, and there was this one time me and my buddies were kicking this old bar owner back and forth, like just sort of fucking volleying him back, between each other."
Well, we were at this place in Denellen, and I guess we got thrown out for whatever. And he came outside, and he was drunk probably. He was a big guy. He was about fucking 6'10", big.
Come on.
Yeah, or 6'8".
That's a fucking big man.
He was big. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Okay, he was like
maybe
5'4". No, he was at least like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah.
And big. He was a little older than us. We were, in our 20s, but he was still a monster. Yeah. And he's coming at us like a grizzly bear, and we're just all taking turns kicking him and stuff. Not hard. We were just trying to keep him away from us.
Yeah.
It wasn't
were you guys laughing while this was happening?
Probably. Probably.
That had such an element of bully, like fucking.
Plus we're drunk and high,
Of course.
and we're just taking turns, kicking his beanbag.
In the best shape of your life, too.
Yeah.
Well, bam!
We used to sit around my friends, like about, let's see, I can't even count them all. Terrence, Louie, Yubi, me, Paul, Frank, John, Tommy. So that's it. 8 right there. We all took karate. And that's not even the girls. The girls didn't hang out with us that we hung out with that took karate too. Taekwondo. So we could be sitting on the front porch and we would just pick teams and fight on the front yard. It looked like if you were a neighbor.
If you were driving by.
If you were a neighbor driving by, you're going, there's a gang war out there.
Yeah.
Of
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Of two white gangs. That's unheard of.
Yeah.
And I mean, like if you're having a gang, if you're having team fighting, you could be kicking one guy and fighting one guy, and you don't see, but another guy's coming from behind you,
right? And
fucking all of a sudden you get fucking
from the side of the
kicked in the side of the head or in the back, So you got to be aware when you're having 4-on-4 fight. It was like those.
So even in those situations where you guys were sort of fucking around but hurting each other but not kicking each other in the face, somebody would kick you in the back.
Yeah, or you might get kicked in the back of the head or something, or a roundhouse to the face, maybe not enough to knock you out, but
right.
But mainly to the body. You would sweep some guy. You don't Taekwondo. You don't kick below the belt, but you could sweep below the belt. And then it was just a fight, and we would get fucked up and fight, and then we just crack up and smoke some more pot, and fight the next night, or downstairs. If we were getting high downstairs, there'd be 4 or 5 of us, and they always looked at one, and you go, let's get them. Yeah. They go, you got a choice, and then you'd have to fight, fucking 3 or 4 guys in a basement, and tables are flying, and you're getting kicked all over the place. But as long as you get a couple in, I've taken some motherfuckers out when I used to get a choice. And when we took in karate class, Taekwondo class, our teacher, he was brutal too. He would say, take off your belt. And he would wrap it around our arms and give maybe 2 feet space or 3 feet and make us fight each other with a belt tied around each other's arm. You couldn't get away from the guy.
Right.
So you had to just fight close up. So we learned how to fight close up from far away. I mean, I used to, for some reason, when I used to go to the bars, like hot girls that went out with killers somehow wanted to fucking go out with me or fuck around with me. Like there was one girl, her boyfriend was like one of the judo champions of the state. I didn't sleep with her, but I fooled around. Then some other girl who was beautiful, I forget her name. I was going out with her and we're at the bar, and all of a sudden this dude spit on me, her ex-boyfriend. So I fucking kicked him in the gut, And I took and I fucking grabbed the bottle to smash him over his head, and somebody fucking grabbed my arm. Twice I grabbed the bottle. This one other guy, this girl I was fucking. I don't, look, you're the ex-boyfriend. You're out of the picture. What? She's not supposed to move on. I had good coke. So
you're running around in the fucking, what is this, the 80s?
Yeah.
Doing coke and fucking karate.
Yes.
This is what the Karate Kid should have been about.
This should have been part 3.
Yes. Yeah. So, I'm sitting at the Goose and Gander, and this big motherfucker comes up to me. This dude was tall.
Yeah.
And he comes at me, and I swear to God, I went to smash him with a fucking bottle. And the bouncer grabbed my arm as it's going like this, right towards his fucking head. Because I couldn't beat this guy.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Even with what you knew?
No, he was too fucking big and just a killer.
Uh-huh.
But I wasn't going to run.
Right.
What am I going to do?
Yeah.
I got to hit him with something, So, we just go to the bars, and we'd always get in fucking kind of fights at the bars. My friend was driving somewhere. He could have been in our car or another car, just like two of our cars going to the bar.
Carloads of fucking hopped up fucking guys.
Ninjas on coke.
And my fucking friend gives this guy in another car the finger.
Yeah.
And they follow us to the bar. Now there's a fucking war. Because my dumb friend gave some guy the finger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just 20-somethings out fucking full of testosterone and fucking.
We were just, we'd mind our own business.
But those guys, those guys in the car are fucking following you, chasing you down.
Chasing us down.
Not gonna win,
and now we got to fucking, we got to get in a fucking fight.